Where Kira is joining us from, Bullwinkel in Western Australia, we're seeing 3 high-profile candidates making their final pitches to voters. This is a new seat. Kira, you're joining us live from the Mundaring Primary School. We've seen across the country really local issues impact seats. You know, looking at the federal polls is one thing, but local issues are going to be what makes or breaks things for candidates in some of these seats. There's a niche issue. The Keep the Sheep movement has had a pretty significant presence in Bullwinkel.
Good morning, Ash. That's right. I was speaking to one of the volunteers for the Keep the Sheep movement just earlier. He was saying that they're targeting specific seats in Western Australia today, speaking to voters and pitching their message. There are about 3,000 jobs, rural jobs, directly impacted by the live sheep export trade, and both the Liberal and Nationals candidate here in Bullwinkel have committed to overturning that ban. It's a bit of a key issue here in Bullwinkel. When we've been speaking to voters, we spent quite a bit of time here because it's one of the ones to watch for Western Australia nationally. It is a new federal seat, as you mentioned. It's notionally Labor by 3.3%, and all the candidates are quite high profile. I'll be joined by Liberal candidate Matt Moran in just a moment, but then you've got the Nationals candidate Mia Davies, who used to be the opposition leader here in Western Australia. She only came back into politics due to the Albanese government's live sheep export ban. She was directly asked by Nationals leader David Littleproud to come back into politics. And then you've got the Labor candidate for Bullwinkel, Trish Cook, as well. And I'll be speaking to all the candidates here today, but here's a bit of the conversation I had with the volunteer from the Keep the Sheep movement, and he was telling me about the message he's been giving to voters today.
Main message is that we want to keep our industry open, obviously. The fact that Labor can shut down a successful and ethical industry with no justification is a bit scary and sets a bad precedent for other industries. So we just want to basically keep farming and keep our markets open, and so we can continue to feed this nation.
And I'm joined here now by the Liberal candidate for Bullwinkel, Matt Moran. Matt, thank you so much for your time this morning. I'm sure you've been very busy. How's it all going?
Oh, really good. We started in Kalamunda, where I voted, then went to Swanview and went to Greenmount, where I went to primary school, and now we're in Mundaring. And I've just been saying, you know, bin the ban, vote for Moran.
I hadn't heard that one yet. Are you feeling confident? What are you hearing from voters?
Look, I'm working hard until 6 o'clock. People are not happy with the live export ban, but the number one issue I'm hearing about is cost of living, housing, the proposed North Stonewall development here, which people do not support, and I don't support it either. So I've focused my campaign on local issues, and I think that's cutting through.
And it was revealed last week that you got a letter from the nephew of Vivian Bullwinkel, who this seat is named after. What did that mean to you?
It was a huge honour for John Bullwinkel to give that letter on behalf of the family. Vivian was an inspiring lady, and as an Afghanistan and East Timor veteran, to have the support of the Bullwinkel family means a lot, to have their endorsement, and it really encouraged myself and the team, and it also reminded us about service and sacrifice, and she was an amazing lady, and for me it's about service. That's why I put my hand up, and I really hope that we win today.
And just lastly, you've had not only Peter Dutton but also John Howard here to support you. You had afternoon tea with him. Do you feel the pressure that the Liberal Party nationally has all eyes on Bullwinkel?
Look, there's a lot of eyes on Bullwinkel. I also had Tony Abbott. We went door knocking in High Wycombe, and then we went to the High Wycombe Tavern. He was fantastic. So I feel really supported by the federal team, and I think Bullwinkel is an amazing seat. But people feel let down by Labor right now. And that's why I put my hand up. We need strong leadership in Canberra, and Albanese is a weak leader. Matt
Moran, thank you for your time.
No worries.
There you go. There you have it, Ash. Now, despite the bad weather here in Western Australia, there's a steady flow of voters here at the Mundaring Primary School, and we'll head to our next location and speak to you there.
Kira Hain, appreciate the update live there from Bullwinkel.